Alright, so now we got to go to... oh, it's so far away. I guess on the bright side, on the way... Yeah, there it is. Oh, wow. So easily noticeable. And we got the glowing light of the desert to guide us. Our one true west, southwest, I guess. Man, I need that in the world. Why do we have to have the North Star? Why can't we have, like, the West by Southwest Star? Actually, I guess if we did have something like that, that would just become the new North. That's what I need. A world where West is the new North. For no real reason whatsoever. Because it wouldn't truly affect anything. I mean, I guess if it suddenly changed, it would matter, but if it's just that way from the beginning, it'd be like, yep, that's our normal. Nothing strange about that. Yay. Do I have enough oculi to get something? I can't help but notice I'm still missing out on a lot of stamina. Oh, it's a lot of oculus I need. Okay. It's fine. Do these ones do stamina? Or is it only like the ones in Mondstadt and Leeway, I wonder? I don't know. I feel like it should just be all of them that still give you stamina increases, but I don't know. Really have no idea. Oh well. Oh wait, ooh, I have Fremo gems in my book. Should go check that out. I would love to do a summon on this account that I'm planning on scrapping soon. Actually, maybe instead of scrapping, I'll find somebody that wants it. I'll just have to get rid of my credit card information. I don't think I've actually made a purchase on this account before. Oh, I can't do anything. It's a stupid perilous trail. Goddamn. How dare they lock all my rewards behind a side quest? The bastards. Can't believe them. Ooh, that's a strong hilichurl. That's the most powerful hilichurl I've ever seen. Oh, do I have to climb up this fucking mountain just to get this waypoint? Man, I do need it, though. There's probably a quicker way. I think maybe if I follow this. Although it's, I don't know, it's also kind of sidetracking. I don't necessarily have to get this waypoint. I don't think I ever need to go into the jungle for any reason. Although this isn't hard to climb. Here we go. Meep. 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 There we go. Easy. Oh, more climbing. No. Oh, I forgot these things automatically activated. I don't care. Give me that one Fremo gem, though. Oh, wait, hold on. 2 Fremo gems. Easy. Wait, I didn't even get it. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. It's like, if you better fucking give me my fucking Primo gems. I had to hit a key on my keyboard for that. One that I don't usually use. Oh, actually, I guess this is the perfect. Oh, no, there's a waypoint in Caravan Rabat. Okay. About to say. You know, Sumer really is, like... It's the most populated nation that we have so far. It's actually got... I forgot Caravan Rabat is basically, like, its own little town. I don't really come here too often. Well, I guess there's not really places people live in it. There's just, like, the fucking, like, market stalls. It's still neat, though. I like that. Sumeru is finally, when they were like, you know what, we need these nations to seem like there's actually people living in them. Nice change of pace. Because Mondstadt's just, like, 2 villages? 1 village? 2 villages and a fucking, a winery and a, city. And the city's more like a town, I guess. I'll never get over that. I think that the nations are very underpopulated. Wow. Caravan Rabat, my favorite place. It's so lively here, yep. Everyone's doing so much. It couldn't even have, like, some, like, audio in the background to make it sound like there's a lot of people chatting, like we're in a marketplace. Not only is it there to block the sandstorms, it's also to trap the people this nation doesn't like on the other side of it. Wow. Sumeru isn't that great.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
What a weird way to come back into the fucking story. Just like, yeah, I've been here the entire time. Don't you know, I've been in your party since we last met. It's like, oh, okay, Alhaitham, you didn't want to involve yourself in anything, though?
Over here.
Right. Oh, okay. I'll follow those triceps anywhere. Oh, we actually have to follow him? It's okay, I can go faster than him. Oh, whoa, catch up, Alhaitham, jeez. I'd say he could teleport to keep up with us, but his teleport's kind of shit, as far as, like, covering ground goes. As far as the move itself goes, Al-Haytham is like one of my top tier characters. He's great. He's who I use if I have a Dendro reaction team. He's really good.
Where did she go?
We literally like turned to the right. How did you fall like far enough behind us to not see where we went?
They were.
I mean, it's all for the purpose of a fucking like making the story go forward. You'd think rather than like them just be like stopping there being like, oh man, we lost her, they'd be like, okay, split up and like search for the rest of the fucking place. Oh.
You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs.
It's a big rainforest, man. We couldn't have shaken them without you, I guess, but we could have killed them. Just saying.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
I mean, that's not why thanks are usually given, but all right, keep that in
mind. A
mind.
mistake I happened to come across.
Oh yeah, that is a scribe, like a scribe's job, I guess.
Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list.
Yeah.
I can't say. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia,
Unless this is all just a long con.
You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project.
But do you at least know what the project is about? Do you have moral objections? Objections, not abject. What is abject? I know abject failure. Does abject work as objection?
Not quite.
Curious.
To tell you the truth, I'm still invested. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved. Which brings me back to you. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression
I forgot about that.
To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something.
He said something they recognized.
Sharing what you've been
yeah, world forget me.
You really have a ridiculous eye for detail.
It's because his whole personality is scribe.
Stuff like that.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all.
Yeah.
But that does prove you do have some undisclosed...
Maybe.
That's right. We have the same plan.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
Let's go. Let's go there together.
It's better to travel with someone.
Yeah, and you're OP. I need your powers, Al-Haytham. It's okay. Once I get onto my main account, I have like almost every character on my main account. For a while, I never had Shenhe, but I finally got her. Xiao is like, I'm cursed in MiHoYo games to just never get the win characters, or like the cool, edgy win characters to be specific. Every time Xiao has come out, there's like other characters I've been wanting to get, or I just haven't pulled him. And then Blade and Honkai Star Rail, I was like trying to pull for him, but I was kind of half-assing it as far as it goes. Like I wasn't grinding for him because I wanted Kafka, and I did get Kafka. So hehe. I also needed more of Kafka's electro abilities, and I needed Blade's Animo. I forget that they just call it like wind and lightning in that game, but yeah. Although, man, I used someone's Blade as support. He's so fucking good. It's insane. He fucking wipes people out. It's amazing. I love him. Him and Losha paired together, it's great. Because, I mean, I guess it could be not too good depending. Because, like, you want Blade to have low HP. But if you're worried about him, like, losing stability as someone hits him at already low HP, Losha's there to fix the situation all up. He's great. And let me get the statue, and I can get another map. Yay. Thankfully, I don't have to do too much in the desert. I think everything, as far as I remember, to deal with is, like, Aru Village and the nearby vicinity. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, oh, man, I'm going to have to, like, get all the other desert places. And I was like, no, I don't. Like, 2/3, like, there's a part of the desert where, like, the big fucking tornado's happening. It was like, I don't need to do anything main quest related there. And then the girdle of the sands, I don't have to worry about that either. Oh, I just realized I passed over the fucking objective. How did I do that? Oh, well, let me get this teleport. Oh, it's all the way up there. All right, whatever. I'm gonna be in this town soon, anyways. Let's figure out what's going on. Cause I thought it was like just. I'm surprised it didn't just activate. Oh, that's why. Would I have to hit a button? Nope. How did I not activate it by proximity?
Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
It's so nice.
Really something
Yeah.
else. What a cool place. Let's go check it
Wow.
out.
It makes me wonder how Fontaine's gonna stack up against Sumeru. Hey, another pre-rendered cutscene. But yeah, Sumeru is like really neat because it just has a whole variety of landscape. Fontaine, I'm semi-worried about because it's going to be a lot of water. I hope it's not another situation like Inazuma where it feels small overall. Did he just like dash in front of us to do a like jump from up in the sky? All right, Sino, calm down, man. Just let them fight. I'm just here to watch these things go. I'm just here to watch a cool fucking badass fight scene happen. I need to rewatch the old like Sumeru anime trailer they did. I just remember that. It was so fucking sick. Well, you two have fun with your fight.
Fails me. We have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's
Sorry,
wrath?
Al-Haytham, you've become mid, and the Academia wants to exterminate
Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
I miss it when it seemed that like the theory for Razor was that he was related to Sino. It would have been so fucking cool if they had stuck with, or not stuck with that, but if that was the case.
Had I used my full strength, not even this
I
traveler
think if I remember
would have been
right,
able to
like what we
stop
found
me.
out from that Mondstadt storyline was that like
Though styled like an
his parents were just some
assassination,
Mondstadt
sought only to ensure that
like
my
adventure
target would
guild
be
people.
unable
It's like
to
that's
flee or
lame.
resist.
Make him be Sino's
Instead,
like
practice for the
nephew or
mantra,
something.
as well you know.
Let's.
Seems
I don't remember
more like
actually.
your own
Were his parents just
personal
fully
touch.
Mondstadters? It'd be dumb if I was saying all this and it turned out he was his Sayu's or Sino's fucking
Yes.
nephew. Sorry, I mixed
General
Sino up with
Mahamatra,
his fucking voice actor's name.
head of
Or I guess
all
the
the mantra of the
VTuber
Academia.
voice actor name.
You seem to have
Their names
placed
are so
a lot of trust
similar.
in Al-Haytham, to the point of, if I were you,
Is
I'd never
Sino
choose to
a
side with him.
traditional like
I've been
well, I
pursuing
was gonna say
this
traditional
route for a
Middle
long
Eastern name.
time.
I forget that like I don't know.
I urge you.
What
Stay
are all the
back and do not
regions that are
seek to
like
defend him any
under
longer.
Sumeru?
Has Al-Haytham
It is a lot of
done
Middle
something
Eastern
wrong?
stuff. Is Sino like a Middle Eastern style name? I don't think so.
I won't waste my
Really,
breath explaining
I
things.
don't know. I'll have to look
Al-Haytham,
up the etymology of
I
it.
saw- take it out. The
Oh,
divine
how did
knowledge
you
capsule
see
you're
that?
hiding on your person.
It's like literally in a like pocket or a bag or something.
Very perceptive of you.
Nothing escapes the
mantra's
plot
secret.
device of the insane senses of a super general.
The divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the mantra
Wasn't
in Port Ormos?
wasn't Al-Haytham literally just talking about it, or oh, I guess he was saying just in general, like he was studying it.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as General Mahamatra, as far as I'm aware, have you been given a mission that's, let's say,
Hell yeah, assassination, let's go.
morally dubious?
Trying to remember, what was
If I was
Sino's
the real target of your
quest
mission,
line?
what was stopping you from simply using
Oh
your authority
no,
and resources to
it's like
judge
his
me within the
teacher
walls
or
of the
something.
Academia?
His teacher being a bad boy.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two?
Ah, Paimon, shut up.
Well, look at you
Yo.
two, acting all tough
Hell
and
yeah, we got a
self-righteous
three-way
up there.
fight going on. Let's go. Yeah.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust!
I don't know about that. Whoever pays her the most money is who gets to trust her.
Fighting again!
Oh, I'm trying to find a good comfy spot in my chair. I really need to get a proper chair again. This one sucks.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
Although the last time I
Two
bought a
giants
fucking
from the
proper
Academia
chair,
took it out
it
once
fell
and for all.
apart.
Not something you get to
I think
see
I
every
just
day,
put
that's for
chairs
sure.
through a lot.
Listen,
abused
I
the
know
shit
you
out of them.
academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality, but how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village?
Technically, we're not in the vicinity of our village. We're just right outside of it. Al-Haytham is the type.
Someone's gonna
He's
have
the
to
type
get
of
some
fucking
sense
dude
into
that
your
would
big
just like
skulls
be like,
until you finally learn
technically,
respect the
actually, we're
grounds."
right outside the boundaries, so you have no jurisdiction over us. Except then it's a noise complaint, and we do have jurisdiction. Yeah,
Hey,
looking for an opportunity
either
to
of you
fight.
hear a word I just said?
Three-way fight, let's go. Whoosh.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so
Oh, that's
strong.
right. I
This is
forgot.
so
I I forgot they made it seem like sandstorms would happen a lot in the desert. Like they only happen in the tornado place. Like the sandstorms that happen here, like I thought there was gonna be a whole thing with them because it's like when the sandstorms happen, rift hounds appear. So I thought it was gonna be more plot important.
All of you over here quickly. We have to
No,
take cover.
we're still fighting. I feel like they don't do enough with Candace. Unless, I don't know, does she have a hangout? I think she does have a hangout event that I just don't do. Like, but the few times she's shown up outside of that, like, she doesn't fucking, like, leave an impression. It's kind of a bummer. She seems so cool when she's coming out because she's, like, the shield spear user, and it's like, oh, that's new. I think a lot of people have ranked her pretty low on, like, tier lists. This is a damn shame. Damn, for like the fucking place where people go when they're ostracized from Sumeru, gotta say it's pretty nice out here. They got tortilla chip flowers. I love it. And I love this awkward silence we're all in. Shut up, Paimon. Only I can call it awkward.
Sardines with 3 people who want to tear each other
Sardines?
limb
What the
from
fuck is
limb?
sardines?
Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone.
Yeah,
This is the
Candace.
home of our village chief.
Oh, no wonder it's so big.
Small room until the
Small.
sandstorm
This is
dies
so.
down.
This is more space than like my
Please, let me
apartment
introduce
has.
myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru village.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you,
What's up with her
Candace.
back
My name's
tattoos?
Paimon.
I don't remember.
so much for
I know
helping
she's supposed to be like some descendant of King
There's no need
Deshret,
to
which
thank
is
me.
really interesting in its own
only right to help
way.
each other when the weather
I
gets
wonder if she's like how I never realized with oh god, what's her fucking name again? With the Tengu girl. I wonder if she's also like not like a normal human.
Nice older sister.
She's like some desert
Unlike those guys over
deity
there.
being
Alright.
or metaphysical
better
being, I don't
acquainted.
know.
We should return to the top. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm.
Yeah, stop
And now that you
fighting.
have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another.
All you're
and put
doing
your
is
hostile
adding
feelings
like
to
a
rest.
fourth person into this
If
fight,
anyone
really.
dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sand.
Oh,
Mm. Yeah,
I'm
Candace is a
thinking that
badass.
part may have
That's why I
mistaken
wish they did
Candace's
more with her,
character.
which is probably what the hangout event is for, if there is one. Actually, I can
And
check that once
goes
we're out
for
of
you
this
too,
cutscene.
Miss Dia.
But I didn't start it. What the
All right,
fuck?
we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but
You're a
got
terrible
too involved
mediator.
just now.
Hey, I'm here to
One of
make
those
sure
who should probably
negotiations
start
go
talking.
smoothly. If y'all don't like each other, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the
Wait,
face.
That was you trying to be a mediator?
Exactly.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission.
So why did you go "Tja" when he said that?
Rather,
Did it just hurt your feelings?
I've chosen to exile myself.
Oh, okay.
Exile yourself?
Can you do that? I feel like
little
other
while
people
ago.
have to exile you.
I discovered that there was data missing in the
I
academic
guess not
project
actually.
planning
In my head, I was like,
files.
because even if you exile yourself, you can
little
just
they did
decide
with
whenever
it
you
clearly
want to
did
come
not match the
back. But I
project's
guess with a
actual
character like
progress.
Sino, it's like, well, I ain't gonna fucking. He's too fucking, I guess, honorable and honest to just go back whenever he just feels like it. He'll be like, he'd actually go through the whole effort of like, I'll figure
As
out when's a
General
good time.
Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit.
Oh shit!
However,
Not the
To my
audit.
surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data
Oh
was
no.
none other than Grand Sage
The
Azar.
government's
I tried
corrupt.
to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed
See,
from
that's
me.
why you do surprise audits. You can't let them know that you're going to do an audit. Then they hide
I
all
began
their
to realize
problems.
that they
I've
were
worked at,
cautious of
I
me
guess
from the
technically
very
3
beginning.
places that have dealt with. I guess every place really does deal with an audit, but
Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage
as
rejected
TJ
my
Maxx, like
audit
audits didn't
request
really
as soon
affect me
as
at
the
all. Like
submission
nothing
reached his
I dealt
desk.
with really
He even
mattered
said
for an
to me,
audit. But since working at the pickle factory and at my current job, audits have been a lot more stressful. Pickle factory wasn't bad. It's just that, like, there'd be the day where it'd be like, or I guess for 3 days, it'd be like, hey, careful, there's an auditor here, so make sure you're doing everything A-okay. And it's like, okay, I'll do that. Now at my current job, it's like, hey, there's an auditor here. You should really make sure that the paperwork is all up in order and that everything has its proper labels and that everything is being used up to spec. I'm just like, okay, that's a lot of equipment, but I'll try.
To assert and maintain the control over knowledge.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. A lot of equipment to have to go through. Make sure it's all on the up and up.
Meaningless to the academia of today.
Yeah, fuck today's academia. They bitches.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way,
I'm just saying that, like,
they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
I'm just saying, like, when you just
up
choose
on
to
this
exile yourself, I don't know, you just have gone missing in their eyes. It's not, I don't know.
Power or authority.
It only
Once
matters
I
because
find
he's
the
the one
truth,
saying he's exiled himself.
I will administer judgment by my own name.
Cyro seems to have the same goal as us.
Oh, jeez.
Now that he's no
I have
longer
this, like,
General
stress ball
Mahamatra,
dinosaur thing
somehow
that
feels a
I
lot
hadn't
less
realized until
scary.
now, but I squeezed so much. The eyes and the mouth have completely disappeared off of it.
Well,
It's also
Cyro,
fallen on the floor a lot. It's
if
kind
that's
of
your story,
dirty.
then
I need
why
to
did you
wash this
feel
thing.
Ethan as a
Feels
target?
gritty to the touch. Oh, man.
When I was investigating
Every once in a
the
while,
matter
like, you
in
can
the
hear it if I
academia,
do this. It's like,
I overheard a
hold on.
conversation
What? Come
between
on.
all Hatham and a sage.
Yeah, that.
The sages asked you to
It's so
investigate a
squishy.
blonde-haired traveler.
I'm so
Do you
tempted to
dispute
cut it
this,
open.
Alhaitham?
I want to take out its insides. Top 10 things to say
Like
if you're
many
a
parts of
potential
the
serial
project,
killer.
This assignment was undocumented.
Hmm.
Now throw in your suspicious
In the
behavior
beginning,
with
Al Haytham is a spy.
Yes, I was indeed.
But
After
Al
all,
Haytham's kind of a
the
loose
promised
cannon.
reward was so
He's
great
like a
that
loose
hardly any
cannon, but
scholar
like,
could have refused.
if it was really subtle. He's a loose
sage
silence
told me.
pistol.
What?
the most enticing op.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all.
Yeah.
Their words contained one key piece of information. From my perspective, the sages are far from
Hell yeah.
trustworthy.
Don't trust the government.
Think so. I began my own investigation following the lead, and I've been less guarded. I probably would have ended up like that Einal Ach.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already
Damn,
given
it's
up on the
fucked up.
assignment by then. I only told
That
the
is
academia
real.
I was waiting in
I don't know.
Palermo for you
Like,
to appear so they wouldn't
the whole
suspect
thing with
anything.
how the academia,
So
I
it
guess
came as quite a
Sumeru deals with
surprise
its
when I encountered
crazies,
my
is
hotel
that
target
they
while
just send them out
investigating
to
the
the
knowledge capsule.
desert. It's like, holy
Criminals
shit.
do love to talk
That's so
about
fucked.
Even though I ran into the traveler
It's
by
like,
chance,
oh
I
man,
had no
Grandpa's
intention of providing
gone
assistance to the
senile,
academia.
or I guess in this case,
Also,
he
you
looked
should
into divine
remember
knowledge
that
and lost his mind.
You were the ones who
Let's
decided
send him
follow
out
me
to the
strike up a
desert,
conversation
make him
after I
someone
left
else's
that
problem. They
town.
really do just send them out to Aru Village, and it's just like, yeah, you guys have to deal with this now. We have authority over you, even though we technically don't control the desert. Sumeru really is run by a bunch of assholes.
I'm willing to apologize. If
I
that's
feel
the
like
way
it's
that
not
meant
even
to.
just like the current
I took the
generation of
divine
like
knowledge
sages and
capsule behind
everything.
your back
It's like
because I judged
it
its
happened.
existence to
Oh,
be a
like
significant risk.
I don't know, probably 3
I
lines
felt that it would be
in of
best for
Grand
no one to
Sages.
interact with it before it had been. After all,
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham,
Damn.
that curiosity can
Said
also
scribe with
lead
the
you
hard
to
R.
danger and Answer me this. Did the sages share
Why
any
did we get the
information
vine
about their
boom
project
again?
with you?
I guess not a vine
Have
boom,
I
it's more
not
like just
made
a
myself
drum
clear?
hit. But
you and I are
it's funny to
fine.
think it's a fucking vine
Although you-
boom.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see.
Yeah,
you
they
two
definitely
have
seem like they're getting along much
misunderstanding.
better
And
now.
you, Dia.
But I
believe
didn't
it's your
do
turn.
anything.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have
Damn.
been so boring that
Yeah,
I
get
spaced
fucked.
out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the
Are you
Homayani
here
family,
because
is
of
friends with the
Dunyarzad?
traveler. I had nothing going on, so
Oh,
I
never mind.
decided to return to Aru Village.
Shouldn't
for a
you be
visit.
there guarding your
I was
sick
actually
mistress?
looking forward to a pretty, but
What
then
if
I
someone
saw
breaks
these
into
two
her
random
house?
guys in the middle of a pointless
Wherever that
argument.
house
It
is,
ticked me off,
their
and things
vast
went downhill
estate,
from
since
there.
they are a rich
that all?
family.
Well, I
If
will admit
one day
that
they'll,
definitely
I
sounds
guess,
like your style.
probably make it where it's like, oh
And
hey,
that's more like
Dunyarzad
it.
in her
I missed
home.
you.
Oh, damn, the sandstorm's really fierce out there.
What was that sound?
Normal sandstorm
No need to
noises.
Now that you're no longer at each other's throats,
Hell yeah.
please make.
Pop off, Candace.
In the sandstorm?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at
Hell
a
yeah.
disadvantage.
She hates blind
Yeah,
fighting.
just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
I need to
She's
do
as
that
tough
more
as
in
they
D&D
come.
sessions. I need to blind my party members, really fuck their days up. Oh shit, I forgot I was actually supposed to be prepping for tomorrow's D&D. Oh shit. I think it's fine. I have the map and everything ready.
Candace still isn't back yet, though.
Ooh, there is a good chance I'll probably kill someone though. They didn't finish their... They didn't get like a long rest. We just did a short
When you put
rest.
it that
I'm
way,
throwing them into
even
something
I'm starting to feel a
big.
little worried.
They're gonna get fucked up.
All right, let's go.
Whoever I kill, I
Been here
kill. I've
long
already
enough.
decided
Boys
that.
are-
I'll feel bad about it later. Oh, what is this? Check the situation outside. Okay. This should go. See how she's doing. I'm sure she's fine. I mean, she's been doing this for like, I don't know, 20 years or something. Oh. Oh, we finished. Oh, cool. Oh, thank God, I'm right by the teleport. Yay. Thanks for taking me to the village chief's house. What's your face? Candace. Memorable character, Candace. Let's see. The fights just happen right out here. You know, I'd say it's lucky that they're on, like, basically an island that has, like, controlled points. So, like, you know, if they're being attacked, it's like, oh, well, at least we can funnel them in. Except fucking rift hounds fly, so it's like, you're not too lucky. They're just gonna float over the gap. Or teleport.
Candace, you're
I
still
don't know.
fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire
Bro, she got
time?
stamina.
They just keep coming in waves. I've
Dang,
lost count
she
of how many
OP.
I've defeated.
It'd be nice if her kit, maybe it is actually, I don't know, but it'd be cool if her kit was purposely designed so it made sense for her to be very good at killing rift
Leave
hounds.
this round to us.
Since rift
I
hounds
got
are such,
interrupted.
rift hounds are a pain in the ass. Like if they just hit you, your entire party
been
starts
quite a
losing
while
HP.
since I've
It's
seen
kind
the
of
flame maid
fucking
in action.
mean. They made
I'll be
Kokomi to
sure
like
to put
balance
on a
them
good
out.
show.
I guess not really
Let's
made
go.
her for that purpose, but she does balance them out because her abilities heal people that are not in the current party. Oh, and thankfully I don't have to worry about setting these guys' abilities off because I don't have Geo or Electro in this party comp. But these guys, oh no, they do freeze. Okay, thank God. I was like, oh man, they don't freeze. That's a bummer. Alright, I gotta be better at my dodging though, because like I said, these guys are really fucking annoying. Although I think Sayu does some like out of action healing. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, what sucks is that these guys don't die when they fall either. Very few things at this point do die when you knock them over, or like off of a cliff. It's really frustrating when all they do is like, there should just be like base fall damage. I hate it when like you knock someone off a cliff and you like, oh, I have to climb all the way down there. And then when you get down there, they've already teleported back up top with like all their HP again. Because they just like had to reset it. It's so stupid. Ooh, I wonder why they have to do stuff like that. Oh, wave 2, let's go. Let's use our domain expansion. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. Get another one in here. I just realized this is almost like a party of all like AoE effect people. Really like that. So my favorite like characters in this game are ones that can just like apply a constant like effect on the enemies. Like my main party comp on my, or I guess my party comp on my main account, an easier way to say it, is like all people that like, kind of similar to this I guess, where they just set up something so that you're always just damaging, like with elemental attacks on like every hit. Like I use Dia, no, I took extra damage. I use Dia, Raiden Shogun, Yelan. Who's my main again? Oh, Nahida's there too. Yeah, just a bunch of people that just set up reactions like over a period of time. I don't like using characters that like their abilities are just kind of like a one and done thing. Like D-Luke is not really my favorite. He is kind of boring as far as like abilities go, I guess, but I mean his damage is pretty good. I like him. Hello, village chief. I guess you are the village's elderly, and you're also falling into the category of the children. Uncle Anpu. Gross.
I am also originally from the desert.
I can't say they've always been common.
Well, yeah, what's the lore of the sandstorm? I don't know, just a windy day, I guess. What's the lore of the wind? It's sunny. I might live in a medieval time, but I understand that sunlight causes wind. I guess rather heat. Okay, so it's just Irminsul causes sandstorms, of course. Makes sense. Tracks.
Earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Even the other parts of the
regional
world.
symptoms can indeed be
I really wonder what's going to happen in Fontaine. I forget. I watched their recent like story cutscene that came out. It was super sick. The thing that's going on there is like a rain that like I forget. Did it take away memories? I think so. But there's like a gray rain that seemed really cool, or more like scary, probably.
The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the
Hypatia is also nearly exiled to the desert. She's fucking crazy.
But no one in the village has ever seen them leave.
I've had encounters with those people in the...
The Matra are the ones responsible for
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you.
Even if I'm guilty, I'm still going to make fun of you for exiling crazy people to the desert. Damn, the news travels fast. He's a performer.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia?
I mean, I don't care too much.
But, is it really a good idea to tag
This
along
way,
with
this is a
Final?
great opportunity to spy on him.
I'd start by
I
finding
can't
a
wait
spot
to
share
walk
what we know
3
so far.
places and talk and maybe get into a fight, but probably not. It's stuff like that is the reason why it's like there should be a skip cutscene option in this game, because so much of like the story mode is just like these little cutscenes. And like, if you've played it once already, you should just have the option to skip it. Like,
Although I've sent myself into
it's just,
exile,
I don't know, it's the type of
I'm
thing
still
where it's like,
doing essentially the
the
same
only
things
people that
as
would be
before.
skipping the cutscenes are ones that
Do
just
you
don't
still
care
have
about
any
the
questions
story in
for
the
me
first place,
before
or the
we
ones
start our
that like are
investigation?
replaying and probably want to
One of
skip
my
through
former
it as well.
subordinates told me the academia
It's
has
like,
long
I don't
exiled
see
mad
any reason
scholars
why
to
there
Aru
shouldn't be a
village.
skip cutscene
When
option.
mad
I keep
scholars
harping on, I
first
keep coming
arrived,
back to this point so
They are
many
as
times.
incoherent and initially. The people Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night. After
Damn,
that,
Nahida
the
be
people of Aru
busted.
village treated the mad scholar.
Soft green light? A mad scholar?
I don't know how her
protecting
powers
our
tie
village?
into like making houses more stable.
I think so too.
See,
Actually,
my
I
whole
don't
thing
know.
is like, if this
Do you
world
know
is
if
all
any of the mad
simulated
scholars
and
continued to wear their
like
Akasha terminals at
the
Aru village?
Sumeru God's domain is like
theory,
of wisdom
would
and
continue
everything,
wearing them so the
and the way her
academia
powers
could
work
still
in general,
monitor
it's
their
very much like
activities.
she's setting up like
With that
a
said,
simulated zone.
Oh, no wonder. Everything makes sense then.
So it's like I forgot to tie that into like, yeah, I
If
don't
you
know
were
how
able to
her
draw
simulation.
conclusions
Oh, I guess
from
if
this one story alone,
everything is a simulation,
then it
then what
appears
she's
you
doing is
possess
like
much more
essentially hacking into the
information than I
system
do.
and being like, this house
So,
is indestructible.
What do you make of the story?
But then she can't use those powers in other times when it really matters. Came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. We stopped calling her Kusanali really quickly.
What?
I
You
guess
don't
because
believe
we
us?
only really met her as
Lesser Lord Kusanali
Nahida.
was
I mean,
definitely
that's like
using
all the
the Akasha
Archons,
to give her
though. All of their
powers.
names are
That's
fucking, like, not
No,
their original names.
it's not so much
like
that I don't believe you.
Morax, Barbados.
I'm
We
just
never
struck
call
by your
Venti
reasoning.
Barbados.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the academia has always placed far greater importance on the late great.
Yeah,
In
it's because
addition,
they're assholes.
I've never heard any story.
No way! Nahida definitely exists!
She saved me.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Thank
So I can
God.
easily
Thank God
tell
we have
when
these
someone's
plot devices to help us out.
Then you should know that we're...
That look in your eyes. How can this be?
Or we just believe we've met Lesser
Our
Lord
Archon has
Kusanali.
been amongst us this entire time.
I saw
Alright,
Among Us, not
now it's
Amongst
our
Us.
turn to put our skills to good use for this
Let's
said
go.
and done. Especially since we...
Hell yeah.
Excuse me,
Let's
are
start
you
interrogating
gonna let me
randos.
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
How did you know?
My name is Isa.
I'm not, I mean, it's just really
You'll
easy.
help me find my grandpa, right?
But why else would there just be some random kid out
Is your
here?
grandpa a mad scholar?
He's not
Hey,
crazy.
Don't say that. Grandpa,
Is he your biological grandpa?
The person you're referring to is not a local.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yet you are.
Grandpa is just Grandpa.
Dang.
He's my family.
People in
I
the
heard
desert,
everything you
they
said to
believe
the
in
village
family.
chief.
Next you know, they're gonna start fucking
Gotta
street
take me with
racing.
you. I want to find my grandpa.
Ah, so you're the one. I was planning to go out and take
Damn,
care of
you were
whoever
gonna
it was,
kill a kid?
but I had a vague
What if he
feeling
was
that
like,
they
what if he did
didn't
have
harbor
ill
any
intent?
ill
Would
intent.
Sino actually just up and kill some kid?
Ethan wasn't kidding about much.
Oh.
Sorry. I was only listening in because
Let's help this fucking random kid, whatever. Oh no, let's talk to Candace. That's obviously more important. Candace, we like you more than the randos of your village. Where the fuck are you, actually? Oh, good, she's in the house still. I wonder if you can still go into this house, like, after the quest stuff is done. There are some places where it's like, once you leave, you don't go back in. It's gone forever. Who cares about Isaac?
Rhino is super vigilant.
Mm-hmm. Candy.
You're back already.
Yeah.
We just wanted to
Investigation's
confirm
easy.
something with you.
You
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay
Damn,
hidden.
everyone noticed
Still
him except for
noticed that
me.
Isaac's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely, unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa
So he just
passed
adopted
away.
a new grandpa.
Later, an elderly mad scholar.
Oh,
arrived
he
at the
just
village.
really... That's
Isaac thought
weird.
the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather. However, the scholar was
I like the idea that only
Isaac
Isaac
Although Isaac
thought that
refers
he
to the man as
Isaac,
his
okay.
grandpa.
Only Isaac thought he looked like his grandpa.
Didn't dare to one summer night,
Everyone else is like, I
the
don't see the
oft-mumbling and
resemblance,
bumbling
man.
Grandpa suddenly
I
calmed
guess
down
maybe
and
like the
seemed
way
to
he
become
drools, like, and just has a vacant
lucid.
stare all
Grandpa
the
walked
time.
up to Isaac and patted him on the head.
Wow.
He even took Isaac to the entrance of the village.
Now, was that another
where he
moment where is
patiently taught the boy the
Nahida?
names of the
Because if
stars.
so, that I do kind of feel like it
Isaac
kind
until
of
he
takes
fell
away
asleep.
from everything, where it's
The
like
next
any
morning,
nice person that
Isaac
like
woke up and wanted to go
hung
find
out
his
with a kid,
grandpa
I guess,
again,
was just Nahida.
only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. It's said that those who saw the
Like, I think it
scholar
would just
claimed
be a
he
lot
no
more
longer appeared to be
cool
crazy,
if the grandpa just
but
had like a
appeared to
moment of
be living in his
lucidity.
own world.
I don't know if cool is the
Almost
right
as if
word for
because
that.
Isaac was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace.
all this somehow just makes Paimon
Yeah.
Perhaps. It's also my reason for.
Lucid grandpa was probably Nahida. Man, like, yeah, it's just such a shame where it's just like everything just seems like it's like Nahida
the
making it
people have
better.
always had
It's
a
like everything is
concealed
just
God
dependent on
watching over
her. I don't, that's bleh.
What
Eh.
did you
No,
Just
no.
like feels like a cop out.
As long
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I get.
Hell yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a playable character. We need more playable characters that are just bastards, though. Like Sampo. Sampo is pretty irredeemable as far as everything has gone.
Oh, it's you guys.
Hello.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find
Do
your
we have any
grandpa.
bastard characters in this
Really?
game?
Wow.
Someone was gonna say
Thank you
Arataki
so
Ito,
much.
but no. He's pretty, like, stand up. He's got a heart of gold. Kujo Sara's just, like, a bitch, I guess. No, that feels too mean to say that. Wow, we did it. We beat another main Archon quest. Yeah, I can't believe that's where the Archon quest ends. Alright, locals, more information.
Did you happen?
You mean the village keepers? I was eating dinner the other day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything
honestly, pay
else?
attention to, like, actual, like, the question. You dumb bitch. Alright, next rando. Yum. Hello, Shawnee. Don't mind me, I'm just
the
rolling
scholars
past
that have
you.
gone
Oh.
Don't
Jeez.
change the subject.
Sino, maybe come off a little, or come on, come off a little,
scholars.
more
I think
calm.
it's been a few
I don't
days
know.
since I last saw them.
Don't fucking scare the fuck out of these
Honestly,
people.
I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
Do you also think Grandpa and the
Grandpa?
Absolutely not.
Oh, hello there.
How do you...
Isaac.
I guess
You
she
mean
was
that
so
nice
busy
man
being
who looks like
distracted by
your grandpa's
imposing
long-lost friend,
Sino.
He was actually the one
Wow.
who protected me. It still feels pretty surreal. Well, whatever the case.
Gotcha.
Alright. I love this lore that I can skip over. It's like I'm trying to make sure, like, if it's, I guess, stuff that it's still, if only if it's stuff that I care about, that I actually stick with it. Oh, he's down here. That's where he is. But everything else, like stuff like this, I'm more than willing to just skip through. It's just like, oh wow, the crazy
Sir,
people.
Have you seen my grandpa?
Oh, well, if the last time I saw him. And speaking of my wife,
Damn.
Thank you.
Does anybody in this place make enough
it was
Mora?
nothing.
That sucks. We have to walk all the way to like Caravan Rabat to like sell whatever it is that they sell
Well,
to make
weren't
money.
you found? I've known you since you were.
Wow.
Okay. Thank
Ugh. We're being spied on
Don't
again.
say anything for now. Isaac, stay here.
I'm about to
Let's head
murder
over there.
somebody.
Stay quiet as you move.
You know, if Paimon was half usable, we could use her to like sneak over and spy on things. Paimon could have so much more utility if she wasn't so talkative all the time. There we are. Oh, hello, Shano. Are you spying on people again?
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Don't you have better ears than me?
The mighty King Deshret.
Yes, of course I have.
What is
King
the...
Deshret is the one
Does
and only
Deshret...
true ruler of this land.
Is there actually a potential of Deshret
You
coming
say
back, or
he's
is it all
come
just like a
back,
lie?
It sure doesn't feel
Oh wait,
like
no, it
much
is a lie.
about
Yeah,
to
we
change
literally
around
heard about
here
that. It's a
anytime
misinformation
soon.
campaign.
Haven't you noticed?
For what purpose? I
The
don't
village is
know.
getting more deranged. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in 8. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power?
I know
that
what
all
the
mad
lore
scholars have
is because
disappeared?
I beat
If you
this
ask me.
campaign.
Now that you say it.
Exactly. Those city folks will get.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very
We
beginning.
literally heard it from the very beginning. Why are we blowing our cover?
Who are you? Where?
My patience is running thin.
Oh jeez.
You
Okay,
heard
damn,
what I
Sino's
asked.
going full on interrogation mode from the get-go. He is such a good fucking character. His ulti lasts so long and basically
This guy's something else.
recharges itself
Just
by the
look at
end.
his
It's
eyes.
so great.
One
By the
by
time the
one, he's gonna
cooldown
flay us alive.
wears off, you can just use it
Let's not count
again.
his bad side, okay?
He's badass.
I'm-
I should do a
Okay,
team
good
with
sir.
him properly.
What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret.
Well, I only
Yeah.
know a few things
These
from
are
hearsay.
random dudes.
I
You
went
think they're
for a
gonna have
drink
like the
other
actual
day and
answer?
heard others
It's like,
talking about a
oh
rumor
yeah,
that
I
the
heard
mad
there's
men will
actually a ritual
disappear,
going on in the
and that
desert
King
that'll
Deshret will return to
resurrect
this
him,
land.
and he's gonna go
I'm
on a
not making this up.
rampage.
I swear.
That's not a spoiler, by the way. That's a lie. Which, and by saying that, is also a spoiler.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
It's all true, sir. We desert folk. Would you
Oh.
want to live like this if you were in our place?
Hmm.
The radicals Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side.
Is that?
Seems like
I'm
he
trying to
still wants
remember
know
why
more.
the
Keep
academia
talking.
like
Ah,
spread this misinformation. Like, what does it get them?
At first, I told
Maybe
myself
just an
it was just a drink
excuse to
talking,
like
but then all
wipe
the mad
out the
scholars
desert.
vanished
But it's
without a
like, what?
trace,
Okay, what's
just
going
as
on in the
rumors
desert
say.
that you feel like you have to wipe it out?
Please don't beat
Desert's
me
got a
up just for
lot of
mentioning these
not
rumors.
going on, a lot of
If
nothing
I'm
going
guilty,
on.
then everyone else around here is also guilty.
The
Damn.
people here really
Even
like
Isak?
King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro art.
Where is
I mean,
this
she did
radical person
technically,
you talked about?
like, in
I haven't
lore,
run into him
wipe
over the
out
past few
Deshret,
days,
or at least in
so he
like common
probably
people
hasn't been
lore.
around the village. What about you, man?
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too close with the rat.
No,
No.
of course not.
I have many ways
I mean,
to
give
stop
me
you
the
from
names.
talking,
Oh, goddamn,
and many
Sino.
others to stop you from
People
sending
aren't gonna
more
like you in this
messages. So
town.
you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of that.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, got it.
Candace
We'll do
probably
just as you
isn't
say.
going to appreciate that. Be a good reason to kick him out of the
Let's
village.
scare Paimon half to death.
Although I'm sure he's just like
It was pretty terrifying.
blustering. He's just intimidating them.
He didn't try to reassure us at all.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, we're like 5 feet away from you. Be surprised. And Paimon's voice carries very
It's part
well.
of being a mantra. The rumor we heard just now seems
This
like
is
strong
a
lead.
fun little thing that I
But we
learned
need to
from
check a few more
reading back
places.
in the day. If you want to not be
well.
heard, don't do a whisper because the harshness of a whisper is very easy to pick up. You want to talk in low
Where's your
tones
grandpa's
because
house?
low tones are harder to pick up if someone's trying
Well,
to
I
eavesdrop
can
on
take
you.
there. Just
I
follow
learned
me.
that from a book about dragons. It's called like there's 2 books in the series. Oddly enough, is Eon and Iona. It was about it's like set in Fantasyland, China. Well, not like China as a fantasy land, but it's like in a fictional version of like the Chinese myth, I guess. And there's like dragons for each of the zodiacs. It kind of got a little dumb because there's like, you know, you got things like the rat dragon, rabbit dragon, all that, some fun stuff. But then the whole thing was like, there is no dragon because that part of the zodiac wheel is like, I don't remember if it was like forgotten or like there just hadn't been one in a while, but just the concept of it being like, it's the double dragon was so goofy to me. It's also kind of weird because like there's the main character is this girl who in the first book is like pretending to be a guy, but in the second book she's like, yeah, no, I'm a girl.
This is where
There's this
Grandpa
like
usually stays.
older dude that gets a little too involved with her character, and I don't think she was old enough. I don't remember. I should look up the lore of Eon and Iona.
Incense? Please don't say it's the
It's
same
also
one as
weird because
before.
like most of the characters in that story had like, you know, your traditional Chinese names, but I think her name was like
There's a
Iona,
scent that you can sense,
which
but I
isn't,
can't.
that's like Greek
A
or
certain
Roman or
traveler
Latin, I
here
guess.
once passed out from that smell.
That's okay. I don't get fucked up by secondhand weed anymore.
You,
Huh?
Oh
You know
yeah,
him too?
yeah.
Are you two friends?
They're best friends.
yes. Now that I come...
Wait, surely Tina...
No need.
I can't handle this scent very
Did you
well.
first encounter this scent at Tainari's? In the forest.
Use that scent to lure them away. Oh, what am I looking for? Objective. I'm just gonna go where Sinu's. Sinu. God, I'm combining the names too much. But yeah, Sino probably knows where the lure is. Let him find everything for us. What is there anything else over here besides? Is there like anything else here I missed? We've got goods. We've got tent. You got footprints over there, brother? Oh yeah, footprints. I mean, can't I just follow Sino? It looks like he's already solved this. What am I missing? Do I need to talk to Isaac? Oh no, there we go. It's just time-based, I guess. What a obnoxious little investigation section. It's one of those things that you could just wait out, but then, I don't know. It depends on if Sino is asking questions like, do you know what happened? As like a test. I'm like, they walked over that
Here
way.
it is.
Actually, that would be
Take a
the only
look
thing
right
that'd
here.
make it worth it to have done investigations in the first place. We could have
Although
done
the
this via
traces have been
cutscene.
completely
Just
buried
a
in the
look at the
sand.
ground and be like, oh, footprints.
There are
Wow.
footprints here.
Because, like, nothing else matters. Like, okay, there's a
the
tent
size and
and a
shape.
box. That's also something
They
you could just
belong to
explain
an
with just a
adult male.
cutscene.
This
But,
pattern
you
is a common
know,
one from this
they do
area.
want to make it where you
Local
have some
shoes,
interaction
their
with the
scent is quite
game.
faint.
Because there's so much
It's still-
story.
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
He doesn't have
doesn't have
friends.
any friends.
Damn,
We'd have to
man.
ask
Why are you
whoever
shitting
lured
on
him
your
away with the
grandpa?
incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with... Hey, what's wrong with liking good food?
Exactly.
Who just, like, follows the
Scholars
smell
are
of good
fond of
food to somewhere it's
incense,
like, oh, how...
since the
I
smell
guess...
supposedly
Okay, never
helps
mind. I
them
was thinking of,
clear
like,
their
in just, like,
minds
a
and discover new
residential
knowledge.
setting. But if I smelled a good
Even
smell from a
deep within the
restaurant, I'd
clutches of
probably want to go
madness,
in there and order some
they still
food.
yearn for
I'm thinking of,
their
like, in a
knowledge-seeking
neighborhood, like,
days.
do people these days still
follow the
have the
scent
idea
whenever
of,
it
like,
presents itself.
ooh, I got the smell of apple pie on someone's windowsill. I'm gonna steal that.
Are the rumors really true?
That's the
Think
only
the
lead.
disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do...
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done
Save your own
anything.
grandpa.
Like we better help get him
Damn.
back. Don't you...
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and...
God, you say that like we're still, like, not even in... Like, to me, we are still in Aru Village. This isn't that far away. I don't know. I guess we're just on the bare outskirts of it. Yum. Oh, and we have to go back to the village elder's house. You know what? I should have just done this from the get-go. Speedrun tactic. Teleport. It's... If you're close enough to the teleport, it doesn't even load. That's where the true skill
Right.
lies.
The darker fabric definitely.
Y'all
looks a
talking
lot
about clothes
better.
while we looking for missing grandpas?
We've got a lot to tell...
Ah, welcome back.
Chair warning. I have to readjust myself. My leg hurts.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Dia's here too.
Forgot how short Sino is.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
reasonably.
Sure.
I'll hate.
We haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, what is he doing
Did
actually?
you find out
I
anything?
forget that we do each investigation like stages.
I see.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. As far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying. Not to mention
I
making
forget, does
incense
it
is a
fuck
labor-intensive process.
with normal
You won't
people?
see anybody in
Or
the
was
desert with patience to make
yes,
or
it does
sell
fuck with normal
something
people,
that
okay.
requires that
Because
kind of
I've
effort.
it's like you have to have
It seems
like
so
elemental
unbelievable.
they made it sound like it was
Coordinates.
specifically Dendra, but I guess like any
Makes
elemental
sense.
affinity would help you not get fucked up by it.
So what should we do then?
Otherwise, that'd be a cool way to like
Search for leads there?
really fuck up
If it was any other
like
day, that
vision
would be your next
wielders.
logical step.
I always like that
Okay,
idea
you've
in
got me on your team.
I guess
you get an
media
extra
in
10.
general, where it's like
Didn't you say that
you
the
have the
Gator
characters that are
gets
like
news
they
from
got the
tavern?
superpowers
Well,
basically,
I also like the
but then you
Gentle
have
Tower,
like
so
the
I know
normal
a thing or
humans
two
that
about
are
these radicals
like
he
they
mentioned.
train specifically to fight people with those powers.
Paimon remembers
Like,
correctly.
I remember in Oblivion, I always liked the idea of playing as the Witch Hunter or the Mage Slayer, Mage Slayer or Witch Hunter subclass. Man, that was my favorite fucking thing in Oblivion. That you actually chose like your like backstory or like your class that way, and it made it feel like there's so many of them. Like there was a whole fucking list of them. It's just the difference of like what two things you started like proficient in. Witch Slayer was like the one that always seemed cool, but then like the things that you were skilled at were kind of like not super amazing. I'm good with like one-handed swords and alchemy. It's just like the lore of it was cool. I hated in Skyrim where they're just like you don't have any like things. You're just leveling up your skills however you want. Dia's winking at. That wasn't a wink. That was a glance. Get the
no
words
merc
right.
can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Same. That's how I justify my alcoholism. I was just gathering information in my room from the liquor bottle.
Village is not a big place.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to
Outsiders
get a
stand here like
bottle of
sore
sake again.
thumb.
I've
word about you is
not
already
had
gotten out.
like I used to be
Desert
like
is
I really
unforgiving,
enjoyed just
so the
like
way of life here is
drinking
also a lot
recreationally,
tougher
and then
than
for
on
the
the
past
outside of the
like
wall.
month
survive
and a
on making
half, the
connections.
only alcohol I've had has been Japanese whiskey, which
Compared to
is
you,
nice, but
mercs
it's a
like
little
me are just
strong to just
third-rate
drink all the
amateurs.
time.
I've got no
And then
actual fighting skills to
like
speak of.
hard
That
seltzer,
also
Topo
makes it a whole lot
Chicos,
easier for me to gain your
and
locals'
I
trust.
God, the worst thing I fucking had recently was this vodka.
I need to go
I was
around
about to say
and ask some
marinade,
questions.
margarita. No, it wasn't margarita. It's a vodka, like, it was lime flavored vodka. I was like, ooh, that sounds good. I love, like, citrusy
Good. Then
tastes.
we've got a plan.
It would just taste
Traveler
like
and Paimon
bitter
will go to
lime
Caravan Rebot
skins.
with me.
It didn't have a
We'll
nice,
try
like,
our best to
limey
figure out where
taste.
the
It
mad
just
scholars
tasted
have
like the
taken.
skins. Like, this
Sino,
sucks.
you'll have to stay
It was
with
when
the village
my
and
friends and I went to the
investigate
beach and we
on
all
your
got
own.
our own drinks. And I was like, hell yeah, here's my drink. I took a sip, like, eh. It was weird. I had, like, no, like, drinks that I liked because I had some of theirs too because they felt bad that I didn't like my drink, so they offered me some of theirs. And I also did like there was a yuzu flavored drink that my friend had, and I tried that and I was like, ugh, I don't like this either. I was very picky that night. My body just wasn't used to alcohol again. But yeah, long story short, I want to get Nigori sake because it's probably
Sounds
my
like
just
you're
favorite
starting to
cheap
get
drink.
familiar with the area.
But, you know, I also shouldn't drink so much because, for one, you shouldn't be an alcoholic. And two, it's bad for weight loss. Alcohol makes it very difficult to lose weight. And I am always trying to lose weight. Maybe not always,
Also,
but
why is
I am
this
trying
high
to lose
wall
weight.
here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
Yeah, it's not the block sandstorms. It's to keep the minorities out as far as Sumeru is concerned.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages.
Yeah, the
To
sages
them,
are assholes.
We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control.
Time to
Even
rebel.
If a child from the desert got the chance to
Actually,
obtain an
I
Akasha
forget.
terminal,
Does that happen?
almost all their
I think
requests
something like
for
that
knowledge would be
happens.
denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Damn.
Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try. I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I mean, probably set it on fire. It'd be cool if Nahida was just like, you know what? I should take this wall down. This is causing a lot of problems between our people.
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful. What our mission started the moment we arrived.
But I
Let's
want
go
to
check out the
spoil
tavern.
everything.
Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Oh, I should check. How long has OBS been recording for? We're at 54 minutes again? Okay. I've got to do these in chunks, otherwise it's going to be a huge pain in the ass to edit out. I could do the actual like intro-outro that I usually do, but not for these purposes.